Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I'm coming on today to do my TBR for the Reading Rush, which was formerly known as BookTubeathon. They actually have a really awesome website, so if you are participating, make sure you check that out, and check out, and do your profile and stuff, and I will try to link my profile down below, so if you are interested and want to friend me on there, you can. This is being hosted by Ariel Bassett, who is the creator of this, and Raeleen Lemay. I'm not sure which way you pronounce it. Anyway, this readathon is being held between July 22nd and July 28th. There are 7 different challenges, and I have, of course, picked a book for each one. So let us get started. Now the first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover. And so I picked, of course I had to pick a gigantic book, but I picked Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. I don't know a lot about this book, except for it does have purple. You can kind of see there at the title, it's purple and it's shiny, it's really pretty. But this is basically about a girl who moves into this house and she has powers and she's cursed. And a guy that's trying to leave the specific town who meets her and falls for her and stuff happens. That's enough for me. It sounds pretty good, so I thought I'd try it. And it's been on my TBR from my library for a while now, so... the second one is read a book in the same spot the entire time. I always read in my bed. Right where I'm filming is exactly where I read. I don't really read anywhere else. Unless I'm out and about and I get stuck somewhere, then I might read. But no, 9 times out of 10, it's right here. So for this one, I decided to read the Bartimaeus Trilogy, Book 1, The Amulet of Samarkand by Jonathan Stroud. This is about an 11-year-old boy who is a magician's apprentice, and another magician, somehow they get into something, and it makes this 11-year-old angry, and so he studies magic he really shouldn't be studying. He summons this djinn. Yeah, a 5,000-year-old djinn named Bartimaeus, and the magician wants Bartimaeus to steal this amulet, and things happen. So, yeah, it's another rather thick book, but I've heard some of people talking about this over the years, and I've been wanting to really read it, and so I decided for some reason now is the time for me to read this book. I don't know. The next one is read a book you meant to read last year. Last year I had read Frederick Bachman's, however you pronounce it. I read this one because I own it. My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry, and really thought it was a sweet book. And I had heard people talking about this one, and more recently I've heard Murphy Napier talk about this one. And every morning the way home gets longer and longer, and it's about a boy and his grandfather, or the family and the grandfather is slowly losing his memory. So I'm not sure if it's like Alzheimer or some other kind of dementia, but he's slowly losing his memory, and it's a very short book, and I thought, oh, this is perfect. I can combine these very long books with a very short one, so that I can end up getting books read for this readathon. Then the next one is read an author's first book. For those of you that have been watching me for a little while, I really enjoy reading horror. I really enjoy reading Stephen King, even though I haven't been reading a lot of him lately. I really need to get back into him, but for some reason every time I try to read him recently, I just haven't really felt like it. I don't know. But anyway, another new author that I found is Anya Alborn. She's not really a new author, but new to me author. I read Brother, and I've read The Bird Eater, and enjoyed both of them. I like the little twist she puts on them. And so I was like, oh, I need to read her first book. So as far as I can tell, Seed, this one is her very first book. So this would be her debut book, and so I'm going to read it. And luckily for me, it's another relatively short one. So yeah, and this one is about a man who, let's see, he leaves his Georgia home when he's a boy with basically just the clothes on his back because there was some unspeakable nightmare that he's leaving. And years later, he has, he's an adult, and he survives this crash, and there's something, the evil finds him again, basically. So, yeah. So it sounds really good. It sounds kind of similar to The Bird Eater, and where, not exactly, but like in The Bird Eater, he was a boy when the thing first found him, and then but in that one, he comes back to the original house, and this one, it sounds like the evil, he doesn't come back, the evil finds him. So, yeah, but yeah, can't wait. Very excited to read that one. Then, read a book with a non-human main character. And for this one, I've picked Good Omens. My library finally got this. I've been wanting to read this for a while. My library finally got this, and yes, I know it's a paperback, but it'll be all right. And this one's by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. This is about an angel and a demon who are tasked to bring about the end of the world and the silliness that happens. It's supposed to be really funny, and from people that I've watched that have read it, they say it's hilarious, and it's just this, funny little thing. And there's now a TV show or, a series that is this, and I really need to read this first. And so I thought, oh, well, Angel, Demon, those aren't human characters. Perfect time to read this. Then pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. For this one, I picked Snow White with the Red Hair by Sarada Akiduki, I guess. This is a manga, obviously, because it's read this way. And I thought, why not? Mangas and graphic novels are always good to read during readathons because they tend to be short and easy to read. And I thought, why not? And it's a retelling of Snow White. So, yeah. And she's a, I think it has, it's another one where she escapes the prince or something. I don't know, but it sounded good, so. And the last challenge, the 7th challenge, is to read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. And for this one, I went for an old one that I have never read, but I've seen the movie before, and that's Mary Poppins by P.L. Travers. I've always wanted to read this book, and I thought, oh, well, this is a perfect time, and I haven't watched the movie for a while, so I thought, oh, cool, I can read this, and then I can watch the movie. And there is a bonus for this. You don't have to read 7 books, but the bonus is if, I think you get a special little badge, because you can earn badges on the website, and I think you can earn a badge if you read all your 7 books. So, yeah, so that's my TBR for the Reading Rush. I'm really excited. I will link the original announcement video down below. I will try to link my profile down below and the Reading Rush website down below. Not sure how good I'll do, but at least I will get the video done, and I know that they link the website and stuff in their video. So if I don't manage to link the site in there, you'll at least have that other, like I said, that other video where you can go. Let me know down below if you've read any of these books, what you think if you've read them. Let me know if you're participating, and I will try to find you, or you can find me. The name on my thing is Melissa, but it does say At Night Fear. So I don't know how, I looked up one person so far, and found him. So I don't know how hard it's going to be to find each other, but if you want to, we can try to connect and chat and stuff. Chat there, because they have set up some nice forums and some other things, and it's a really cool website. They did a really good job. So Okay, guys. Well, remember to always be kind to one another, and I will see you again soon. Bye.